everybody, it's Rebecca with Scrapper's Delight. I'm back with a card that I've made for a friend's birthday, and I used lots of different Magnolia Doohickeys, and this is a stand-up card. I'm still getting the hang of this standing up card. So I used a lot of different doohickeys here. The flags are the event flags from the Magnolia Doohickeys. So let me just go ahead and start with the Magnolia Doohickeys here. These little flowers right here, they are the Hellsboroughs. The little flowers are real small. And I layered them twice on there, and I used a little tool to make them pop up a little bit more so they have more roundness. And then this flower here is from the Vintage Box 1, and I layered that one like 3 times, I think. And I used papers that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. They are the Paper Studio Metallics. Excuse me. I also used that same paper for the banners. So all of these here are white, and I just distressed them with the Tim Holtz distressing inks. And some of them I used the Reinkers with the paintbrush because I didn't have the right color I wanted for that particular one, so I used the Reinkers. And then the little birdie is from the Ooh La La collection, and I just cut off the other half of the bird and used only the one half. And then I have the heart swirls back here. I used 4 of those actually. So there are 4 of those swirls in the background, part of the floral arrangement there. And then let's see here. Oh yes, the grass. The grass is from the most recent Doohickey volume 8, I believe it was. And in volume 8, it came with the it has a fish with an aquarium and everything. So I used the aquarium grass. The longer stems are from the aquarium grass, and then the grass at the bottom here is from. They have a dye in that set that's also just grass, and that's the grass I used. They have several other doohickey dyes that have grass in it. I thought about using it, but I liked this particular one, and I used a scrap piece of paper. So I colored my Tilda. She is Windy Tilda from the Doohickey collection. I colored her and the background, the clouds with the fence, with the Tim Holtz Distress Reinkers. I would prefer the distressings over the Copics simply because cost effective. So I'm learning how to color with those a lot more than I do with my Copics. And then I used wild orchid flowers here, here, and here. I believe this is wild orchid. I think somebody gifted me this flower, so I'm not really sure if that one is a wild orchid flower or not. But either way, it's a pretty flower. Beautiful. I love it. And I love that that color works really nicely with the scenery and everything. And this particular flower I found at Hobby Lobby. It was in the floral department on a stem, and it's actually made out of foam. So, but I liked the color, so it went really well with the papers and everything. I was trying to give a variety of colors there, so I forget what that purple flower is. It's one I found at Hobby Lobby also in the scrapbooking collection. I want to say it's by the Paper Studio, but I'm not don't quote me on that, sorry. I also used cute little rhinestones that I found at Joann's. way back when. And I used those in the center of the flowers that I did the doohickey cuts on. I don't know, I like those little rhinestones in the middle. It kind of adds a little bit of something to those doohickey flowers. Now the cloud with fins, and this stamp here. Not the sentiment, just this part. Those are older stamps, and forgive me for not knowing what collection those are from or what their particular name is. I tried to look them up and I was not very successful. So the sentiment here, it says, true friendship isn't about being inseparable, it's being separated and nothing changes. So that's perfect for my friend that I'm giving this to. I used cheesecloth in the background here, and I try to layer it more instead of less. The paper, the background paper here, I used, it's a new company, I've never heard about it. I found it at Hobby Lobby. Maybe Hobby Lobby's been carrying it for a really long time and I'm just now finding it. But it's the Girls Papery with an IE at the end, and you can find them at thegirlspapery.com. I will link it down below so that if you have questions or you want to know about it. It's super cute paper. I used one sheet for the inside and the out on the top. I did this top paper a different technique than I did this one. I forgot to do the edging like I did up here, and so the inside kind of missed it. And I thought about going back and redoing it, but I would have to tear the whole card apart. And I was like, not gonna do it. So yeah, it is what it is. And I used this paper here. I want to say it's Do Crafts. I found it on Amazon in a big package, and you get like 6 pages of these little papers, and they're like really sweet papers. I think I got like the Paris collection or something because it has lots of the Eiffel Tower and things like that in it. Yeah, there's my card, and I used my Wink Stella on Tilda, on her dress and shoes, and in her eye a little bit, eyes. I used the white jelly roll for her little eyes and stuff there. And then I used my Cat Life Press stamp on the back. I love that stamp. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, here it is, and I hope my friend really likes it. I've never given her any kind of like homemade card or anything like that for her birthday, so this will kind of be a surprise for her. So, oh yeah, I hand threaded these event tags with needle and thread, just regular thread, really old thread, but it was nevertheless, yes, hand stitched up there. I hope I covered everything. If you would like to subscribe, please do. Please follow me on Facebook. And alright, thank you. Y'all have a good one. Good evening. Be safe. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.